Their kids. Whether it's visiting pumpkin patches in the fall, decorating Christmas trees, or watching sports games, the Roloffs make it a point to celebrate the little things as a family. In one of her Instagram stories, Tori shared a short clip of Jackson cheering after a home run was hit. "He thinks he's the team's good luck charm," she wrote with a laughing emoji. In another video, Lila is seen holding a plush baseball toy that Zach reportedly bought her at the merchandise stand. "Dad for the win," Tori captioned it. It's moments like these, not big productions or fancy vacations, that define the Roloffs' parenting philosophy. They believe in creating a life full of purpose, grounded in love and time spent together, and it shows in everything they do. As fans have watched the Roloff children grow, many feel like they've gotten to know them personally. Each child has their own personality, and this baseball outing offered a fun peek into who they are becoming. The eldest of the trio, Jackson, is a true firstborn, responsible, thoughtful, and deeply curious. He has shown a love for sports from an early age, often kicking around a soccer ball or riding his bike with confidence. At the baseball game, his eyes were locked on the field, soaking up every detail. He asked questions, pointed out players, and even mimicked a swing during one of the innings. Tori wrote, "Jackson is such a little athlete. He's always so focused when watching a game. Love that about him." At 4 years old, Lila is a mix of sass and sweetness. She's often seen cuddling with her mom or showing off her bows and dresses. At the game, Lila seemed more captivated by the food and atmosphere. One photo shows her holding a hot dog in one hand and a fan souvenir in the other, grinning at the camera. "She was here for the snacks," Tori joked in her Instagram caption. The youngest Roloff, baby Joza, is quickly winning over hearts with his expressive eyes and easygoing nature. Though still a toddler, he seemed at ease in the busy stadium environment, content in his dad's arms or bouncing on Tori's lap. Joza didn't make it to the 7th inning stretch. He passed out halfway through, Tori added with a laughing emoji. Tori has mentioned in previous Q&A sessions with fans that planning family outings like this isn't always easy, especially with 3 young kids. But she insists it's worth the effort. "It takes a lot of prep," she once shared. Snacks, diapers, distractions for the car ride, backup outfits. But these are the memories I want my kids to have. So it's worth every bit of chaos. The baseball game was one of several summer plans the family had lined up. Tori previously hinted at more adventures on the way, including a camping trip and backyard movie nights. "We're keeping it local this year, but making the most of it," she said. With Little People, Big World possibly coming to a close after years of ups and downs, this new chapter of the Roloffs' lives, one focused on privacy, peace, and their own family adventures, seems to be resonating deeply with longtime fans. Tori and Zach stepped away from the family farm drama and the cameras to focus on their family, and it's clear they're thriving. Their decision to share occasional updates, like this baseball game, helps maintain that special connection with fans, while also protecting their kids' childhood. This balance between openness and boundaries is something Tori has learned to navigate skillfully over the years. What made the baseball photos go viral wasn't just the Roloff fame. It was the universal relatability of the moment. Parents saw their own experiences reflected back at them. The challenge of corralling kids at a crowded event, the joy of seeing your child's eyes light up, the beauty of simply being together. In a world obsessed with picture-perfect vacations and curated content, Tori's simple family outing was refreshing. It reminded everyone that joy doesn't have to be extravagant. Sometimes it's just a summer night, a baseball game, and the people you love most sitting beside you. Fans are now eagerly waiting for what the Roloffs will share next. Will there be a summer beach trip? More backyard updates? A birthday bash for one of the kids? Whatever's in store, one thing is certain: the Roloffs will continue to document their lives with honesty, humor, and heart. Whether it's a milestone moment or just a regular day at the ballpark, Tori's storytelling always finds a way to make the ordinary feel extraordinary. As she summed it up best in her post, "It's not about what we're doing, it's about who we're with. And this crew makes everything fun." Love and marriage? Little People. Big World stars Amy Roloff and fiancé Chris Marek have been under the microscope since they started dating. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. After 3 years together, the lovebirds got engaged on their anniversary on September 19, 2019. The proposal took place at the couple's go-to restaurant in Oregon, which they frequented since their first anniversary. I never in a million years thought I'd be getting married again, but I also hoped for it. Roloff told Us Weekly exclusively after her man got down on one knee. The two were first linked in 2016, after Roloff's divorce from Matt Roloff was finalized that same year. Amy and Matt were married for 27 years. They share 4 kids, twins Jeremy and Zach, daughter Molly and son Jacob, before they split in 2014. Since moving on with Marek, Amy's family, including her husband, have been vocal about her relationship. Everybody would tell you he really is good for Amy, Matt told Us exclusively in April 2020. He treats her very, very well. From what we can tell, they're really good together. He added they enjoy each other's company, and they have fun. So I'm very, very happy for them, and hope to give them all my blessings in the world. Zach told Us exclusively in April 2020 that he is excited for his mom and her new chapter of life and love. She has someone, a companion that she will be with for probably the rest of her life, the reality TV star told Us. Chris is a great guy. Him and me really get along. Scroll down to see everything the Roloff family has said about Amy and Marek's relationship. Very happy. Amy's husband, who is dating Caryn Chandler, told Us exclusively on April 14 about his feelings on her engagement. I was extremely happy. Matt revealed that Marek is a really, really good guy, adding that everybody would tell you he really is good for Amy. He concluded he treats her very, very well. From what we can tell, they're really good together. They enjoy each other's company, and they have fun. So I'm very, very happy for them, and hope to give them all my blessings in the world. Zach told Us exclusively in April 2020 that he is excited for his mom and her new chapter of life and love. She has someone, a companion that she will be with for probably the rest of her life, the reality TV star told Us. Chris is a great guy. Him and me really get along. Scroll down to see everything the Roloff family has said about Amy and Marek's relationship. I was not expecting this one iota. Amy told Us exclusively on April 13, 2020, about Marek's proposal to her. I thought for sure, no, this is too obvious. He's not going to do it at this 3rd-year anniversary. We'll still have a great time. It'll all be nice, and we're going to look forward to continuing on everything. And maybe he'll surprise me like everyone else during the holidays or something. But no, I was totally blown away. Marek explained to Us that he was surprised that the proposal stayed a secret. I started the process months in advance, speaking with her dad when I got a chance, and I was really concerned that the word would get out before, and I'm glad it didn't, he added. They're getting along fine. Zach told Us exclusively in April 2020 of his parents' dynamic, now that they have new significant others. It's not like they can't be in the same room together. He joked that double dates between the couples are probably not something fans will see on the show anytime soon. Everyone wants to set up a positive environment for them, he noted in regard to Amy and Matt's grandchildren. And so everyone gets along as what they need to. I really wasn't looking to get married again or be in that relationship again, at least not so quick. Amy told Us exclusively in April 2020. I don't know, I've been separated and divorced since 2013. But Chris came along in 2016, a couple of months after the divorce became final, and I thought, oh my gosh, what in the world? So it's unexpected. Marek admitted to Us that he was hesitant about getting too serious with Amy early on, and even asked her if she wanted to play the field for a while before getting into a relationship with him. I was concerned that maybe she needed a little time to shop around, but lucky for me she didn't, he said. I'm excited for my mom. She has someone, a companion that she will be with for probably the rest of her life. Zach told Us exclusively in April 2020. Chris is a great guy. Him and me really get along. He explained that he plays board games with his future stepfather all the time and that the pair see eye to eye on a lot of things, which makes him and his wife, Tori, excited for his mom's new chapter. In her current relationship, the matriarch of the Roloff family, revealed that she has found her voice once again. "That's what I try and do with Chris, is just to do my best at expressing my thoughts and opinions," Amy told us in April. "I don't always have the best way, but that other person, or Chris, doesn't always have the best way either. We're just going to have to learn to come together and decide, is this really something important to quibble over?" She added, "It's just really finding my own voice as an individual better and having a little more confidence and faith that what I know and what I see and how I perceive stuff is good too." Amy Roloff has been a cornerstone of Little People, Big World LPBW since its premiere in 2006. Viewers have followed her journey as a wife, mother, businesswoman, and grandmother. After her divorce from Matt Roloff in 2016, fans were introduced to her new partner, now husband Chris Marek. Over time, Chris has become a familiar face on the show, often sharing screen time with Amy and other members of the Roloff family. Since Amy and Chris' romance began, their relationship has drawn attention not just from fans, but also from family members. Comments, reactions, and social media posts have offered insight into how the Roloff family truly feels about Amy's new chapter, from supportive children to awkward interactions with her husband Matt, and even cautious optimism from fans. There's been no shortage of commentary. After ending her 27-year marriage to Matt Roloff, Amy Roloff surprised fans when she announced she was dating real estate agent Chris Marek. Initially cautious about dating, Amy's vulnerability resonated with many. She admitted on the show and in interviews that she had doubts and hesitations about trusting someone new. "I never thought I would find love again," Amy shared in a 2019 episode of LPBW. "But Chris came into my life, and everything changed. He's thoughtful, he listens, and he makes me feel respected." Amy's children were among the first to react to their mother's new romance with varying levels of support and concern. Zach Roloff initially voiced some concerns about how quickly his mother was moving on. In early seasons following Amy's divorce, Zach admitted that seeing his mother with a new man was a little weird. In one episode, he said, "It's a little fast, and it's a bit odd seeing her with someone who's not my dad. But I want her to be happy." His wife, Tori Roloff, echoed similar thoughts but was more supportive from the beginning. In a scene during season 20, Tori said, "I think Chris is great for Amy. He makes her laugh, and that's something she deserves." Over time, Zach became more comfortable with Chris, especially as he noticed how respectful and patient he was with Amy and the broader Roloff family. When Amy and Chris announced their engagement, Zach and Tori were among the first family members to publicly congratulate them on Instagram. "So happy for you, Mom," Tori commented on Amy's engagement post. "You deserve this love." Zach eventually came to terms with the new relationship, especially when it was clear that Chris wasn't trying to replace anyone, but was simply there to love Amy. Jeremy Roloff, Amy and Matt's second son, and his wife Audrey have taken a different approach. The couple exited LPBW in 2018, seeking a more private lifestyle. As such, their commentary on Chris Marek has been noticeably limited. However, subtle cues offer a glimpse into their stance. They didn't appear to be highly involved in Amy and Chris' wedding planning, and some fans noticed that Audrey didn't post about the engagement or wedding on social media. While the couple hasn't been overtly critical, the silence has spoken volumes. In an interview, Amy alluded to some family members being less involved in her second wedding. Although she didn't name names, fans speculated she was referring to Jeremy and Audrey. That said, they did attend the wedding, suggesting that while they may be emotionally distant, they still support Amy in their own way. Molly Roloff has long chosen to remain out of the spotlight. After leaving the show, she moved out of Oregon and only appears at major family functions. But her presence at Amy and Chris's wedding and her genuine smile in group photos showed her quiet support. In a brief conversation caught on video during the wedding, Molly was heard saying, "Mom looks really happy. That's all I could ever want for her." Though she remains low profile, it's clear Molly has accepted and supports her mother's new relationship. Jacob Roloff, the youngest of the Roloff siblings, has grown into a vocal and passionate member of the family. Though he left LPBW at a young age, Jacob often shares his thoughts on family matters via social media or through his wife, Isabel Rock. When Amy got engaged, Isabel posted a heartfelt message to Instagram. "So excited for Amy and Chris. Love is a beautiful thing, and everyone deserves to find someone who makes them feel